Kyle West, Griffin Kirn here with questions.
So, Griffin, you went 8 innings. Was it your decision to go back out there for that final 8th, or was that something that was already talked about before the game?
I think I just kept getting better as the game went on. I felt like I was pretty shaky early on, a lot of base runners, and me and Sage were talking in between innings, just like, you're getting better, like, this is your game, you know. So I think it was like a consensus between all the coaches.
Does most of the game is 1-0. When you're pitching and you're on the wrong side of that, does that feel any different if you're trailing by more runs, if you're up ahead? Like, how much more pressure does it feel like in a pitcher's duel like that?
I feel like as a starting pitcher especially, it's kind of easier to pitch in a pitcher's duel. If you're down or up a bunch, it kind of like psychologically kind of like it's tough. You just like kind of throw strikes, and but I feel like it's almost easier to pitch in a game like that.
Kyle, the base running this year, just from an eye test point of view, looks like that you had some success there. Has that always been a case? Are you aggressive on the base path?
We try to give everyone freedom to run the bases. Yesterday at practice, we worked on advancing on a ball in the hole, so I'd say just preparation, keep getting better at base running really has led to this.
Kyle, what does Bagley, their starter, do really well?
He commanded the zone all night, was on top of people early, getting ahead in counts. Stuff was great. You got to give credit to him. Going 7 innings of no-run baseball is pretty impressive, and the fact that he was able to hold all of his stuff throughout those 7 innings is pretty impressive.
What makes Breckenheimer, he came in and you all couldn't get a hit off of him in those final 2 innings. What made him so difficult to hit?
When you throw 97 with a power breaking ball, it's pretty tough to hit no matter what level. So I'd say not that we weren't prepared, it's just that guy's good, hitting's hard. It's just how the chips fell.
Kyle Walcott, assuming that Oklahoma State, Arizona State's in the 9th, I'm assuming Oklahoma State is going to hold on. What is the feeling, of getting shut out, not having a good night, and still winning a conference championship?
Honestly, it's super rewarding. I mean, looking back at the game isn't how we want it to end, but a season isn't made just based off one game. So I think winning the game at Oak State, sweeping on the road against UCF, Texas, did we sweep Texas Tech? 2. Winning that series, sweeping Utah, like we won the Big 12 championship there. We didn't win it tonight, obviously, but I think that we will celebrate that because that is a huge feat, but I think we'll take some time to reflect on the loss first, and then once everything's calmed down, we'll celebrate as a team.
Griffin, today's Thursday. You got one shorter day of rest. Do you do anything different throughout the week?
Just kind of adjust my throwing schedule. I always throw a bullpen on Tuesday, but this week I just kept it lighter and just listen to my arm.
So does that change preparation a little bit for next week in what your workload might be and getting ready, and assuming you're the opening day pitcher there in Arlington?
Assuming I'm the opening day pitcher on next Thursday, if we get the 1 seed, obviously, I think it'll just be the same kind of a normal week, 7-day schedule, more long toss instead of just just kind of feeling it out and getting touch and feel, be a little higher intent.
Kyle, obviously in college baseball, seasons come with peaks and valleys. The teams play as of late. Is it a valley or is it a concern now? How would you classify it?
I wouldn't say it's a concern. You said everybody goes through valleys, but it's just who can ride the straight and narrow the longest. And I think that we know what we want to do. We know what goals we set out preseason, and we're just taking steps in the right direction. Granted, we are losing as of late, which is never fun.
Right.
But it's about if you learn, grow, and get better from those losses. I think that over time we can go back and reflect on the past 2 weeks and see where we've messed up, and then take that, like what we've learned from that, and move it to the postseason.
Great. Thanks.
Thank you.